Hey guys, Zennosh here, and seems like in Exos Heroes, finally, the long-awaited Awakening Choice FateCore Ray banner is going to come on this upcoming Thursday this week. Oh my god, I'm really excited for this banner indeed because there are some really cool hero units mentioned in this list, alright? So this list is going to consist of a total of 7 FateCore hero units, out of which you can only pick one, and that banner is going to be locked into for the rest of the session, meaning like you will not be able to switch on to the next FateCore hero unit banner, alright? So that's gonna be it, and that's why you gotta be really selective on which particular hero unit are you really supposed to lock into. And I'm here today to give you guys some tips and advice of my own, alright? So let's get this started. So right over here, guys, out of the 7 FateCore hero units that are presented in the list, 2 are gold FateCore hero units, namely FateCore Raquel and FateCore Shufraken, alright? And the rest of the 5 FateCore hero units are black FateCore hero units, namely FateCore Xiakhan, FateCore Baraka, FateCore Otard, FateCore Ramge, and finally the FateCore Lepin, alright? And now the question is, which particular FateCore hero units right over here are totally worth summoning? And my answer is the number 1 priority totally goes to FateCore Raquel, alright? He is the solid dude right now. You are really supposed to get him, especially if you have FateCore Xion. Yes, the FateCore Raquel plus FateCore Xion is a very deadly combo indeed. In the Japanese standard battles, and you can really suppress your opponents, and even in the PvE contents as well, it's going to be really easy to dominate your opponents, guys, because with the combo of FateCore Xion and FateCore Raquel, when the FateCore Xion lands the killing blow on the opponent that is disheartened, the FateCore Xion keeps on getting extra turn over and over again, and it can keep on going. The cycle can be very vicious, and that can be really devastating for the opponents out there, alright? And FateCore Raquel himself is a really great assist as well as a damage dealer. With his first active skill, he can deal a really good damage, and especially if he has that signature force unlocked, oh my god, the damage can be really insane. And with the second active skill, if he actually manages to kill the opponent with his burst attack, yes, you heard me right, it's a single target attack and it's a burst attack. Think about it, like how much damage is going to deal, especially with the signature force out there, right? He's going to provide attack boost, hit boost, and the attack speed boost to the entire team as well. That's the potential of the FateCore Raquel. He just improves the DPS ability of the entire team drastically, and being able to improve your firepower in the Japanese standard battle is a must, alright? And if you really are looking forward for a very offensive team, then FateCore Raquel is gonna be your choice. And he also provides +1 mana to the back row alloys, which usually refers to the chaos, or let's say the attack type units, or let's say the DPS type hero units. So that means like your firepower is gonna be really strong with the FateCore Raquel in your team. That's the thing, that's the amazing thing that you are gonna get with the FateCore Raquel. And on top of that one, as a gold FateCore hero unit, his drop rate is gonna be 0.5% chance. First of all, guys, he's a general unit, meaning like if you manage to get his dupes, you can use his dupes or extra copies into this signature force, so that you can unlock his signature force more and more, so that you can keep on improving the hero units that belongs to each nation. And if you can actually unlock like signature force 2.2, oh my god, the amount of damage, the extra damage that you can deal to the opponents is gonna be insane, okay? It's gonna be massive, and this guy is unstoppable. That's how good he is, okay? First thing, he's a general unit, and on the unit wise basis as well, he's a really great unit as well. So all hands down, FateCore Raquel is the best pick that you can get so far. And if you somehow manage to get his dupes, that's even better, so that you can actually keep on unlocking his signature force more and more. FateCore Raquel, the top priority indeed. How about the second priority? The second priority goes to the FateCore Shufraken, alright? This guy is another general, alright? Skill wise, he is not really that superb unit lately, right? That's a little bit of disappointment out there. But when we are talking about the signature force, which actually is the well force in the game, meaning like if you can really keep on unlocking a lot of levels of the signature force, then man, you can really pressure your opponents to the edge, okay? You can really push the opponents to the edge, and that is so good out there, guys. And just being the general, this is so cool. And then like usually the general units to drop in the banner is about like 0.22%, 0.022% chance. Yes, that's the rate, 0.22%. 0 to 2% chance, which is so low indeed, right? And to actually get them dropping at 0.5% chance, that is insane. You got to take advantage of this amazing time that to get the this kind of generals out here, guys. All right. And when we are talking about the skill basis of the FateCore Shufraken, he's really known for his fear of abyss. All right. And with the fear of abyss, he really is very good at killing those opponents who is at the 10% of their health or less than 10% of their remaining health, and he is really good at just providing a finishing blow to those opponents, and he is really good at also providing a good counter to the tranquil mark effects as well. But thing is that, like, if there is like first guardian hero unit in the opponent team, like let's say FateCore Rera or FateCore Gion, things could actually backfire on him as well. That's why he's a pretty risky unit to be used in the battles out there, all right, especially in the Strainer battles. So that's a little bit of problematic thing about the FateCore Shufraken. But as he's a general unit, he's definitely going to be really helpful in order to unlock the signature force nodes out there in the signature force. All right, so that's why the FateCore Shufraken is really awesome. Anyways, keeping these two things aside, now let's talk about the Black FateCore hero unit. So who is the Black FateCore hero unit that might actually give you the most value out there? If you have already FateCore Raquel, then you might actually want to go to the FateCore Baraka as well. FateCore Baraka really do sync or synergizes with the FateCore Raquel, all right? He can actually provide, I mean, like, he can steal 1 mana and provide 2 extra mana to one particular ally in the back row, and that can actually provide greater firepower to you guys in the battlefield. All right, and FateCore Baraka is really good at single target nuking as well, but the problem is that, like, he doesn't have the burst effects, so that's why he's not really that popular nowadays as well. And I mean, like, he is really good at bursting, but I mean, like, he's really good at dealing that single target nuke damage, but the main problem is that, like, his damage is now not really that enough in order to get rid of those pesky stall meta hero units like, let's say, FateCore Tantala, all right? And that has made him nearly that much not really a good unit to be competitive with. So that's why I would say the next hero unit, or let's say the third priority, is going to be going to FateCore Lepin. All right, the FateCore Lepin is really cool unit. Even if you are talking about these PvE connets, story connets, or the PvP connets, she definitely is going to be really helpful, guys. All right, she has this awakening ability just like the FateCore Raquel. All right, with that awakening, she can actually be invincible for the 4 turns, and she can actually provide an extra turn to another ally unit out there. Plus, on top of that one, she can revive all the allies, and when she is going to revive the allies, she's also going to cast the damage immunity on them as well. Think about it, your revived allies will take no damage at all for one time, and that is so amazing boost provided by the FateCore Lepin. So that's the good thing out there. The only problematic thing about the FateCore Lepin is that this is very slow unit indeed, very slow unit. So that's the thing out there. All right, so third priority being the FateCore Lepin, and the fourth priority actually goes to the FateCore Ramge. All right, especially if you really don't have carry around. All right, in that case, FateCore Ramge can be a quite really good help in order to counter the healing units like, let's say, Dorka, or let's say just to avoid that FateCore Rera from totally recovering her 100% health, so that you can counter the FateCore Rera really easily in the PvP battles, and so on and on. There are so many healing potentials that can actually be blocked by our FateCore Ramge, all right? But the first card in FateCore Ramge is much better than this Black FateCore Ramge, so I would say he's not really that worth pursuing, all right? Especially with carry being around, is not really that worth pursuing, all right? If you are talking about the FateCore Xiakhan and FateCore Otard, I mean, like, they have their own strengths, but thing is that, like, it's not really that amazing enough to worth pursuing them, all right? Now, FateCore Xiakhan really does improve the block rate, or let's say the block stats of the entire team, and that can actually be quite helpful in the Zennosh battles in order to provide an extra survivability to your team, all right? That can be quite good, but thing is that, like, it's not yet popular, all right? You really want to be more on, like, offensive side rather than the defensive side, but is really a very fun unit to have around, not someone to just like turn the tables around. All right, next is gonna be the FateCore Otard on the left hand side. FateCore Otard is really capable of dealing massive damage, but the thing is that like pretty conditional, guys. There's so many conditionals requirements going on around. That's why FateCore Otard, she is not really that easy to use, and that's why she's also not really that popular as well, even though she has really high damage dealing potential. Not really that like how to say this, compatible or easily usable unit. All right, so that being said, in the end, the first priority totally goes to FateCore Raquel. Try to get him. Even if you have FateCore Raquel, the gold FateCore Raquel, even if you have him, try to get him, alright? 0.5% chance of getting them is really huge. For the gold FateCore hero unit, it's a 0.5% chance to them to drop. You can PD summon them at 28 multi summons, alright? And when it comes to the black FateCore hero units, they will drop at 0.7% chance, and you can get them for free after 19 multi summons. So there we go, guys. That's gonna be it. Second priority goes to FateCore Shufraken, and the third priority goes to FateCore Lepin. Fourth priority to anyone. Okay, it's really up to you. Fourth priority, it's totally up to you, guys. After that one, it's totally up to like what do you need, what do you really want to use, or what do you really want to go for. Because like after the fourth priority, I would say better not waste your SS. Okay, if you are not actually satisfied with the top 3 hero units, better not spend the SS in this banner out here. All right, so that's gonna be it, guys. That's it and done. Now let's start talking about the detail right over here. Notice Choice FateCore Ray Awakening. The Choice FateCore Ray Awakening will begin. Period is going to be starting February 11th to 10. That's going to be Thursday till February 18th, Thursday, 2021, 59 UTC time. Choice FateCore Ray. During the limited period of time, you can choose one of the FateCore and recruit it at an increased rate. Alright. Gold FateCore hero unit being dropping at 0.5% chance, and the black FateCore hero unit being dropping at the 0.7% chance. Cost for opening the content is none. Alright. The first recruit is going to be only about 200 SAS, and that's pretty good. I mean, like 500 SAS discount right away. So I mean, like even if you have all of those units, just using 200 SAS to get a 1 multi summon, it's totally a fair deal in my opinion. All right, after the first recruit, it's gonna be costing the regular amount of SAS. That's gonna be 700 SAS per 1 multi summon. Your fast recruit will cost 200 SS, and you will need 700 SS after the fast recruit. So that's gonna be it, guys. Those are the requirements right over here. Let me know in the comment section below that which particular hero unit are you really trying to pursue. If you have any further questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I will really try my best to make you guys clear about this banner right over here. And if you're asking me, is this banner really good? I would say hell yeah, it is. It's totally damn amazing because there is FateCore Raquel and FateCore Shufraken in it. All right. You would definitely not love to miss out this event right over here. It's too cool, man, too cool. I will be really spending all my sets right over here for the FateCore Raquel so that I can get his more and more dupes, so that I could possibly even unlock his Signature Force version 2.2. all right, if that could happen, I would be so damn lucky. All right, so that's gonna be it, guys. It's not only about like trying to gain a gold FateCore Raquel, it's more about like unlocking his signature force so that you can actually come up with a really good signature force damage as an extra damage per every kind of like mana hit on the opponents with your allies from the same nation, which actually can crit and as well as ignore the defense of the opponents. That's why the defense stats are pretty much useless in the Javanistania battles. Alright, thanks to the signature force, the well force. Okay, that is it for today, guys. See you guys in the next video.